It's thrilling, you know, like to be here and to literally see like a blockbuster take over this block. It's like it's really it's real. It's real. It feels real and it feels exciting and it feels all the things that you want movies to be. And I'm just really looking forward to watching it. You know, every movie that we do with these, they get a little bit more personified. They have more emotions. I mean, in the last movie, you discovered that Kong could actually communicate with us, and now you know that opens up a whole world of excitement, and it's just thrilling to be a part of something that has so much cinema history. The locations were beautiful and exciting and also extremely dangerous. Like we were filming in a very ancient jungle in Australia that was complete with all the potential creepy crawlies that could kill you, and we had memos and warnings about crocodiles and cassowaries, which is like a bird ostrich thing that's also very like a velociraptor. The closest thing to a velociraptor, I believe, that exists now, and memos saying don't look them in the eye because they might kill you with their three-pronged claws. So yeah, it was pretty exciting. Got you in character, made you feel dangerous, and you know. If you like the one before this one, you're gonna love this one because it's got more of all of the elements that the first one had. It's louder, it's like brasher, it's more bombastic, it's crazier, it's also funnier and sillier, and I think just a really good time. But the way to really enjoy that is big, because the monsters are big. Like you want to see them big, and the bigger the better. It's just it's to be seen in the movie theater for sure with a lot of popcorn.
Brian smiles all around.
You know, it's been a wonderful journey ever since I've been in addition to it. Adam Wingard has been an amazing leader. Being able to do this with Rebecca Hall and Kaylee again is great, and working with Dan is great. But also it just means that people really, really love this story. You know, it's a story that's as old as time. Like it goes back almost 100 years. So it means that people really love the lore, people really love the adventure, people really love the fights. And it's just really great to be a part of that. Because it's built and made to be seen, where you get to crane your neck up, you know what I mean? Like that's what we were doing filming. We call it Kong necking, where you just have to figure out exactly. But that's how it's meant to be seen, and it's meant to be seen with other people, so you can clap and laugh and have a good time. It's what these movies do. They bring people together, and it's an adventure. So it's really important to see it in theaters.
Face this way, Dan. Face this way. Straight ahead. Straight ahead. It is very exciting to be here. It is like a party out here. We seem to have shut down Hollywood Boulevard. King Kong is dancing over there, which I didn't think it was going to happen so early in the evening. We made this movie a couple of years ago, and a lot of the magic of these movies happens in the time between us leaving set and tonight, you know, and so getting to see the amazing work that our crew have put in post, you know, on an IMAX scale tonight, it's pretty exciting. It is truly a great honor to share a screen with these icons of Hollywood history. You know, I don't think there are two more recognizable movie stars on the planet, really. Yeah, we got to shoot in some wild places, literally. We were shooting in Australia. We were going to the outback, into the middle of the rainforest and the jungle. We shot on the beaches in Australia. You know, and it really kind of felt like going to Hollow Earth sometimes. We had to cross a crocodile-lined river to get to work some days, with cassowary birds, which are like freaky dinosaur birds. There were pythons on the crane sometimes, so we had this snake wrangler come in and would, you know, take the snakes off the set, and you know, to have that sense of like real wildness. And in Australia, it does seem that everything kind of wants to kill you, and that's sort of how you should feel in Hollow Earth. You know, you don't know what's out there, so you know, it added to the vibe for sure. I expect them to have a really good time. I think when you go and see an Adam Wingard movie, you know it's going to look really cool. It's going to have an awesome soundtrack. You know, we want people to enjoy this movie in a big format. You know, it's what movie theaters are made for. These kind of blockbusters. You know, so to see a movie like this on IMAX scale is awesome.
It feels amazing. It's such a different world, and it's just so cool to see everything come together. It's such an honor, and it's amazing that things can come like this in my life, and I'm very thrilled to be able to work alongside them. Absolutely. I had a great experience. It was also my first time traveling in these locations for so long, so it was great. I think it's going to be so exciting to see how Kong and Godzilla are able to team up, and that'll lead them to whatever happens in the end of the movie.
Big smile, Fala, big smile. Straight on, including Amber. There we go.
For me, it's so exciting because my first year, and I get to create a brand new character, the Wee Queen, in the film, and it was just really a creative, fun process for me. And I got to meet a lot of friends here, and we did a really nice tour in Australia. Spent a lot of time on the beach. So all in all, this is such a fun movie, and I think the fans will love how big the scope is and how many amazing landmarks, Kong and Godzilla will destroy. It was such an honor, and I love the fact that my character kind of introduces a brand new world that you will see in the film, which is really mysterious, and I also think the fans will discover a whole new realm in the Hollow Earth, which is really exciting for the fans from the comic book as well as the previous films. So it kind of opens doors to a lot of secrets, and people will love it. Because it's made for the big screen, it's made for IMAX, it's just a lot of actions and a lot of amazing noise and roars. You have to experience that in the movie theaters.
Stay right there first, real quick, give us a smile right here. A wave.
You get the perfect cut with the scissors, remember?
I'm in a very lucky spot because the prior MonsterVerse movies did such a great job of setting it up, and so many great directors have worked in this series, and I happen to be the one that's here where visual effects are at this point where we can really do the movie that we've always dreamed of, which is a film told from the monster point of view. And so this is really Godzilla and Kong's day. There's going to be some actors here at some point, and it's their day too, but they have to share it with Godzilla and King Kong. We went all over the world in this film, into the rainforest of Daintree. There was pythons on set, and so it was kind of exciting and a little nerve-wracking at times. But when you're doing a movie like this where you got CGI characters like Godzilla and Kong, you can only do them so many ways. They kind of have to be done with CGI at a certain point. There's not very many other ways to do it. So any chance you get, you want to try to get on the ground and get real locations. And so that's why we really made it a point to go to all these real jungles, real rainforests. And, I think this movie, we shot in 8 different countries. So, yeah. Well, you can expect to see a lot of monsters doing a lot of crazy monster stuff. And, I think that if you're here for that, then you're going to get your money's worth. Within the first 6 minutes, you're going to be like, oh yeah, this is what I came here for.
I got 2. Let's get the best of the smiles.
Brian.
And dogs on the right. How's Kaylee doing?
Nice and close.
And then over here. Guys, that's a